Yo, what up, games out there? The name is Tekken Heat, and I'm bringing you guys a new series I'm going to do every Tuesday called Tekken Talks. And what this is pretty much going to be is, as a lot of you guys may know, throughout all of my YouTube videos, every time I do a commentary, I tend to have a habit of rambling on about, pretty much nothing at times. Sometimes, even though I'll have a topic, I'll just continue talking about one small thing for like so long that it's almost like it doesn't even matter anymore. So pretty much what Tekken Talks is about is it's giving me the opportunity to actually ramble on for as long as I want, and if you even care about listening to it, then you can continue to stick around, hear my full thoughts on something, and my full thoughts on small details on the big thing. So, anyways, what I want to fully talk about today, though, was pretty much a big update on myself, on my channel, and everything. Oh, by the way, check out this new Assassin's Creed Unity shirt that I got like a couple days ago. This I'm still in my pajama pants. It's like, damn, it's actually almost 12. But dude, look at this. This is awesome. Picked it up at GameStop a couple of days ago. I think it was like last week. I actually do love this shirt. I actually picked up this in an Advanced Warfare shirt, so I might be wearing that my next Tekken Talks next Tuesday. But anyways, what I want to talk about today was a big update on my channel, because so much has actually been happening, and you can probably tell even from looking at this video that I kind of look a little different or something. I'm not sure. That's probably like my mental thought, and the reason for that is actually because, one, I have a new temporary computer. Now, in my other video that I had deleted because I thought my voice was recording, the title of it was talking about big news, how I was talking about a new temporary computer and a whole bunch of new softwares that came with it, and etc., which I will be getting to in this video, obviously. Sorry, I just saw something just like, this thing really does pick up a lot of stuff. It's weird. Anyways, sorry about that. First off, the new temporary computer that I have is actually a all-in-one Mac computer. And the way how I got this was actually through my dad. My dad went to his work and he actually loaned this. He is letting me loan this computer all until I get a new PC. And if you guys are still wondering about my new PC, it's actually right down here. But I am not using it. I haven't been using it since I got this, which was like 2 weeks ago, I think. And the reason for that is because, well, as a lot of you guys know, my PC, it's not good at all. I think a part of it has to do with it might have some viruses, because since I do not have a lot of money and stuff, I can't really buy a lot of the softwares that I've been using. I have to try to get cracked versions and all that stuff. And when you try to go into that side, you will have some, chances of potentially screwing up your computer. You might get some stuff that you don't want on your computer, such as viruses. And that's possibly one of the reasons why my computer has gone to shit. But another reason for that is because it's just also not as powerful. Every time I try to work with editing softwares, even before I potentially got viruses, it wouldn't work a lot of times. It would start working in the beginning, but then over time you'll notice that it just starts freezing up, it's lagging a lot, and it was just getting very annoying for me even before the potential viruses started coming in. And that's why I've been needing to get a new PC for such a long time, because for what I want to do on YouTube, and even for my future, like outside of YouTube, I really do need a better PC. So hopefully, I do get one. I'm just gonna throw this date out here. Nothing's being confirmed yet, but hopefully by Christmas time I can get a new PC. If not, then hopefully I can still use this Mac, because even though it is loaned, there's not a set date for me to give this back. But my dad did tell me, either until they get me a new computer, or until somebody at their job actually does need this, we just won't know. So for now, I'm going to be using this. I actually am enjoying this, especially that this is actually the same computer that we use at my school at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. Pretty fun place. This is the same thing we use, so I can actually get more hands-on with what I will be using at school. But something that I actually find pretty funny, and I haven't pointed this out to my dad because he's already done this for me, and I really don't want to point this out, and it's not that big of a deal. But if you look at my keyboard, oops, look at my keyboard. You might first think, what's wrong with it? But the bad thing about this is, you can see right here. Wait, right here. That's a Windows 8 symbol. That's the Windows 8 start button. This is a control thing for Windows. So pretty much the problem is this keyboard is meant for Windows, meaning some stuff that the Mac exclusively uses, like the control thing. Macs don't use control. Mac uses command. So this control key is pretty much useless. The start button is pretty much useless because the Mac people do not have a start menu. They already have their gosh, this is gonna kill me. I forgot. The dock. That's what it's called. The dock thing that's normally on the bottom of Macs, somewhere like right here. You normally have like all those icons. That's pretty much their, in a way, start menu. So that start menu is pretty much useless. And I don't know why, but for some reason the number pads on this side, the number stuff, this is what I would dominantly use on my Windows. For some reason, I don't know why, but some of them don't work. I think some of them like have different commands on the Mac, so I'm not sure why. Probably that's just like my own problem, but that's not working. But even though that those are some, well, I guess some of those could be big problems, to me it's a little minor. It's not that big of a deal to me. But I just want to point that out, that I find that kind of funny how Dad, even though gave me a Mac computer, he gave me a PC keyboard. So I found that pretty funny. But besides that, actually getting further into things to actually now come to my channel are a whole bunch of things. One, hopefully I can soon start getting in new thumbnails, because you know what, let me first start with this. With the Art Institute, we're going to be using a whole bunch of different softwares that normally you'll find with Adobe. Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, Flash, etc, etc, etc. I need this. I can use it at school. Even outside of classes, they have their own computer lab that's open to all students, and we can work on that. However, since I'm only going to be there for 2 days for my classes, I'm not planning on driving like 40 minutes every day over there just to work on homework. So I need stuff at home. I need to use the stuff that I have at school here at my house. And luckily, with this Mac, I'm not sure if Dad bought it or if it automatically came with it, but I do have all the programs that you'll normally get on the Adobe Creative Cloud. Now let me get some water because this might take quite some breath and stuff. So, what this means is that now I am able to use Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Flash, Adobe After Effects, and all the other Adobe stuff that I can use, and I can use it all for YouTube. My parents probably don't know about that, but I do, and now you know that the stuff that I have that originally is meant for me to use for school, I can now also use it for YouTube. So here are the things that will most likely be happening within the coming future. For one, since I do have Premiere. For those guys that are unaware, this is another very favorited editing software. You know how they have Sony Vegas? There's also Premiere. Premiere is from Adobe. Sony Vegas is, I'm guessing, from Sony or whatever. I don't care about the product placement or company, whatever. So I now have another great editing software, Adobe Premiere. I do not have to rely on getting cracked editing software such as my VideoPad, the video editor that I use on my PC, the Sony Vegas that I've also used on my PC. I do not have to worry about getting cracked stuff since I now have the Adobe Creative Cloud. And even when I get my new PC, if it's not going to transfer over, I can simply just get the student discount, since I am a student at my college, which was like it's just $20 a month. So I can just do that since I have a job that's not too big for me. That's not too big to me, so whatever. But yes, now that I have Premiere, I can now do a lot more editing. I can do edits and stuff without having to worry about my computer freezing up on me or stalling up on me. Meaning, hopefully better video editing, production quality, whatever. Montage making, that's a big thing that I actually want to do. Montages will, by the way, this is my index finger, not my middle finger. So montages will definitely be in the making. Since I am busy though with my in real life stuff, and I will probably talk about that in a little bit. I'm not completely sure when my next montage will be coming out. Hopefully though by the end of the year, and being that it might be by the end of the year, I will also be putting in some Advanced Warfare clips and stuff, which I will also be talking about later on. Since montage makes, actually don't know fully what I can do with Premiere, so hopefully all that stuff will be coming in the future. Ooh, hopefully I can also be working on intros, because I do need a new intro, because the intro that I used to use is now getting copyrighted because of the music that came with it, which is pretty weird, because it came from the Animoto website. I figured their stuff wouldn't be copyrighted, and it actually wasn't. I never got copyrighted from the music that came from Animoto, but I guess all of a sudden, you know, I'm just getting copyrighted strike every time I have it up, so I'm not even gonna try and putting that up anymore. So hopefully I can work on a new intro. Now that I have Photoshop and Illustrator, I can start working on thumbnails and GFX stuff for my channel, you know, just like how my boy It's Apollo is doing, you know. I know he's still doing a good job with things. I haven't checked out his channel in a while, nor his clan channel, which I think, you know, hopefully videos should be coming out soon. I don't know, I should probably put a link into that in the description down below to his new channel, Rapid Sniping, I believe. You know, hopefully my memory is good enough that I actually got that right. If not, Apollo is most likely going to tell me in the comments down below. So if I'm right, I remembered. If I'm wrong, hopefully he'll tell me. But it will definitely be in the links down below, so you guys can go subscribe to it. I think he probably starts his recruitment challenge up there. And if he does, then if you're willing to feed or trick shot for him, then please go check out his recruitment challenge. So, as I was mentioning, Photoshop, Illustrator, thumbnails, After Effects can do a lot of good editing stuff with that, and possibly more intros with that, and whatever other stuff people do with After Effects. I'm actually very excited to get my hands on with all this stuff, even though I will have no idea what I'm doing with a lot of stuff. Even though Photoshop, Illustrator, I have had some previous experience with that, and currently in my school we are using those two softwares. So hopefully till the end of this year, actually, which is going to be my last class. I think my last class is on December 20th. So that's like 2 months. Yeah, that's like 2 months from now. So 2 months of further on experience hopefully will make my production stuff better on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are more pleased with the stuff that I have to offer. As far as Premiere, we're not using that at school yet. At least in my classes, we're not using that yet. So Hopefully later on into things, I do get classes that will be using Premiere. I can't see that happening fully since I am, um, well, actually, we'll just see what happens. But that still doesn't mean I'll still try and test out a couple things. And since I have used editing softwares before, such as my Video Pad and Sony Vegas, I at least have some experience with, editing softwares. So I can at least do some stuff with it, some basic stuff. But hopefully further on, I can teach myself more and more and just look at YouTube videos to get more knowledge of what I can be capable of doing. So, just to give that a quick recap, because that was kind of a lot of talking. I have a new computer, a all-in-one Mac computer. Temporary though. Don't know how long I'll be having it. Hopefully I can be having it all until I get a new PC, because I do not want to go back to this crappy one that potentially has viruses as well. That also explains why it's also so crappy. Because of this, I can do a lot more stuff. I can hopefully be more active with my YouTube videos, and I'll explain why I haven't been so active lately. But anyways, also coming with this new computer, I do have I have all of Adobe Creative Cloud softwares such as Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, Flash, etc., 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 which means more stuff that I can be doing for YouTube and also in real life part when I go to classes and my eyes is itching. So hopefully things will be better on. My knowledge with all these softwares will be a lot better. I can do a lot more stuff. I can be a lot better with my production for YouTube. Hopefully things will get a lot better pretty much. Now, going on into my in real life topic of why I've been so inactive on YouTube. I haven't really posted in 2-3 weeks, and the reason for that is because, as a lot of you guys know, I have a job. Or for those of you guys that do not know, I have a job. I've had a job for, I think it has to have been either a month or it's probably been like a month now since I've had a job. So especially within the past couple weeks, one of our guys had to quit. He wasn't fired, he had to quit for personal reasons, and because of that, we are now getting more hours than we did before. So before, I used to work like, say, 3, maybe 4 times a week. Now I'm pretty much working 5, sometimes even 6 times a week. So at least that's good for me. I'm getting paid and stuff, but it kind of does suck because that means every day I'm busy having to deal with stuff outside of my office area. It's not technically an office area, but my room, I'm calling it my office, whatever. So I'm going to have to leave my office a lot, and I actually do work today as well. I have to leave at like 6, which means I pretty much have to get ready by around 5. So and it's 12 right now, so 5 hours or so. It's raining outside, I can hear it. Yeah, it's raining outside. So 5 hours, and you might think 5 hours of free time, that's great for you. You can do a lot of stuff. However, that's not the case, because whenever I'm not at work, I either have school or have homework to do. My homework, however, is only on Thursdays and Fridays, so don't really be expecting too much to come on those days. But, because those are normally from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. classes, so that's quite a lot of my time. And once again, like I said, it's a 40-minute drive, 40 to an hour. Well, pretty much since I get out of classes at 5, that's normally like when everybody's getting off of work or something, and just pretty much traffic all the way home, and that's pretty much almost an hour plus drive just for me to get from school to home. So I pretty much normally won't be home till like 6:30 or so, and sometimes I'll have to work on those days, so I won't even be home till like 10:30, because normally on those days I'll work from like 7 to 10. So you can definitely tell that on those days I'll sometimes hardly ever be home. So the struggle is real when you have a personal life, which is my YouTube and my gaming, having to mix with your in real life, such as school and work, and also homework, which I actually need to start doing in maybe like an hour or so, you know, because I do have classes on Thursday, and I actually haven't even started on one of my homeworks that's due Thursday, so I really gotta get to that because I've been so addicted to doing another one of my homeworks, which is pretty odd saying addicted because here's the thing. I have two assignments to do. One of them has to do with me, getting to know Illustrator a lot more. I'm actually loving the stuff that we're doing it with Illustrator. We're building. This sounds kind of weird, but we're actually creating a lot of different objects with just a simple shape. Like we'll just be given a circle, and we'll have to create multiple different objects. Like we've created flowers, we created animals, and everything in between with just one shape. I'm actually gotten pretty addicted to see how many stuff I can actually just make with one circle. And sometimes it will require other different circles, because the stuff that we normally have to outline or trace, will normally be cut up into different shapes. So we'll have to be using multiple different shapes to connect with each one of those stuff. But it's pretty interesting to see how much we can actually make with just one simple shape on Illustrator. I'm actually very impressed, and that's got me very addicted to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually getting myself a lot of extra credit because we're supposed to do 5 out of 45 objects, and I've already edited. I've already done like 10 or so. So I've done 5 more, and I plan to do like 10 more. So that's gonna be like 15 extra credit. I mean, well, 15 times like the 5 points per each per like one more you do. So that's gonna be like 15 times 5. You get the idea. That's a lot. It's either 3 or 5 more, but still, that's a lot of extra credit I'm gonna get in because I'm so addicted to doing this, and that's what's been keeping me from doing my other assignment, which is pretty much working on different styles of shading. As that bores me a little, but whatever. It's whatever, I don't care about that too much. I'm still gonna get to doing it. I'll most likely be doing that today, but the Illustrator one's just really keeping me busy. So besides the homework, I think I'm done updating myself. Actually, no, I'm not. Well, that's done with my personal life or my outside life update. Now to more of my future updates, and that will be stuff like Advanced Warfare, which I kind of mentioned earlier. Advanced Warfare is coming in 2 weeks. I just not realized that. Well, I realized that like a couple of days ago. The people were saying, "Oh my gosh, Advanced Warfare is coming out in 2 weeks. Are you guys ready for this?" I looked at them just like, what? 2 weeks, 2 more weeks for Advanced Warfare to come out. I'm still debating on whether or not I should pre-order or not. I think I might. I pretty much will, because I will be getting paid in the next couple of days. So that's like an extra $200 in my bank account. So I'll pretty much be using $60 to pretty much pre-order Advanced Warfare and get the Day 0 edition, which I think the Day 0 is on a Monday. So I don't have anything to do. Well, most likely work if I get work on Monday, but most of my Monday is going to be pretty much free. So the Day 0 edition, and the Day 0 release, that's going to be great for me. And I'm going to be doing a lot of recording with my PS4. So that's pretty much going to be happening. I'm pretty much going to be pre-ordering Advanced Warfare. I'm very pumped up for Advanced Warfare. I know I did talk about before about getting hyped and stuff, but sometimes getting hyped is pretty hard to avoid. So I'm actually very hyped up for Advanced Warfare. I know others aren't. I really don't care. But for me, since this is where I'm going to be playing Advanced Warfare, I'm so excited for it to come out. I will still be playing Destiny, so don't worry about that. You will still be getting Destiny gameplay. Although I need to be updating my hard drive because since I am transferring all my recordings from my PS4 to this hard drive, this actually was something the school gave us. It's a terabyte. This is a terabyte hard drive. The school gave us a terabyte hard drive. That is awesome. I am well pleased with what the school has done for me. So we have this terabyte hard drive, and since it's a terabyte, that gives me a lot of room for both school and YouTube. So I will most likely be soon updating my hard drive with a whole bunch of new gameplays I've gotten, because all the gameplays that you're seeing now with all my Destiny videos, that's all like months. That's like a month ago. I was about to say months, but Destiny's only been out for, I don't know, like maybe a month and a half or so. So that was all from like the early first half. So I really need to update my hard drive with a whole bunch of new gameplays I've gotten, because I also do have some clips that I should also be putting on here, which I will be doing for my montage. Okay, this is something I'm going to talk about real quick. My montage is pretty much going to consist of multiple things, since it's going to be since it will most likely be uploaded around the end of the year. This montage will consist of Black Ops 2 clips that I've never been able to edit because of my stupid computer that potentially has a virus as well. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare clips and Destiny clips. Now, no, I do not have, I'm not fleeking you guys off, don't worry. Now, note, I have not gotten any quad feeds. I've actually only gotten one quad. I hope I recorded that quad. It was a nice rocket launcher quad on Control, which is aka Domination. I quadded these guys. Beautiful. So, a lot of stuff that I'm most likely going to be posting are mainly going to be 3 pieces. I don't even know there are montage standards. I don't even know there are montages out from Destiny. You know, I haven't been checking out YouTube much lately because, once again, I've been busy with stuff. And when I have been watching YouTube, I've actually for the past couple of days been binge watching Video Game High School. I've heard of Video Game High School. I know I just went off topic here, but I've heard of Video Game High School for the longest time, but I've just, for some reason, never watched it. Especially for someone who loves video games. You would think that I would be on this like immediately of hearing this, but no, I have not until the past couple days. From 2 days ago, I have been binge watching this, and I mean season 1 all the way to the recent episode that just came out, I think yesterday, on season 3. Yes, I've been binge watching this. Season 1, season 2, and season 3. I've been binge watching Video Game High School, and I'm in love with Video Game High School. This should be a thing, okay? There should be like a special organization, like I can understand that they don't even have a school of this, but it should at least be a thing of, you know, get-togethers of video games, like a one big club for gamers to just meet up and just play with everybody. Why is this not a thing? It probably is a thing, but it needs to be a thing here, okay? This needs to be a thing in my area, because I will be all over that. Video Game High School, so addicted to it. Don't even know what I was talking about before. Probably wasn't as important, but Video Game High School, I highly recommend you guys watching. If you guys have not watched any episodes of it, start from season 1, because it all just keeps on stacking up to one another, and you'll have to see like the previous episode to understand what's going on in the current episode. So start from season 1 of Video Game High School. I think you can go on Rocket Jump. Yeah, I think that's why I was watching off of Rocket Jump. They were showing all of Video Game High School's episodes. Oh my god, bro. Video Game High School. Go check it out. Pretty fun watch. I know this has been quite a long video, but this is what Tekken Talks is all about. For me to just talk and talk and talk about whatever comes to my mind. hopefully next week will be less about myself and more about actual topical stuff, such as Advanced Warfare and multiple other video games coming out soon. And yeah, just hit the 30-minute mark. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like. Please do leave a favorite. If you guys want to see more, please do subscribe to my channel. I think I'm at 109 subscribers. Booyah. Maybe. So, please do go subscribe to my channel. And so next time, this has been your boy Tekken Heat, and I'm out. Peace.